This is my favorite beer. So this is a 6-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. If you wanna, if you wanna learn why 6-pick entries are mathematically optimal, I'm gonna spam the chat a couple times. Watch this video. If you actually care about the math, why are 6-pick entries optimal? Whatever. This is a beautiful slip, dude. Yeah, beautiful slip. Yo, so I got it locked in. Again, Underdog is a lit fucking sports book. It's my best DFS app lifetime. Unfortunately now, they give me $25 betting limits on every slip, but it's a really good book to use. Yo, what book do you guys want to look at? Who you got in Browns Packers? Dude, you can literally see Browns money line on my fucking screen. Who do you have? Davis Martin is a douchebag. I know, dude. That was pretty tilting. We were one strikeout away from cashing the Prize Picks discount for today on Robbie Ray. Anyways, what do we want to do? What do you boys want to do? Also, I just want you guys to know, if you are on this live stream, you're either a loser or a gambling degenerate. You're one of the two, dude. I'm both. It's a Saturday morning at 12:30 a.m. and I literally have nothing better to do. What is wrong with me, man? I don't know. But anyways, let's see if there's any promos. So let me log into FanDuel. We can do a bunch of different sports books in this live stream. Let's see, what do we have on FanDuel? Is there anything? Yo, this is kind of nice. So FanDuel has a promo, College Football Parlay Profit Boost. Should we do this shit? So again, Profit Boost, you're just getting an increase in the odds you're betting. So obviously you want to take advantage of these. Promos are the easiest money you're gonna make. You're gonna make sports betting. So let's see what we can put together. I don't think you can do college football player props, unfortunately, in Virginia. Yeah, why am I on New Jersey? I got to switch this to Virginia. Give me a sec. Okay, so we're going to do a FanDuel play. I'm going to try to do a parlay for this Profit Boost promo. And then we can look at, whatever other books you want to look at. Okay, where is college football? Let's see what we got. Yo, so for example, you have this play, Nicholls State. This play I already bet. I forgot. I'm an idiot. My bad. I already bet that play. Here's a better example. We have Tulane on the first half point spread against Ole Miss, right? Here you have a locked market, right? FanDuel basically has no juice in their market. We're buying this at -114 when every other book has this around as a much bigger favorite, around -135. There's a lot of college football games tomorrow. We're trying to zone in on the few rare bets where FanDuel's actually slipping up and offering us an edge. So here you have a locked market, right? You can get Ole Miss +114 or Tulane -114. So one of these two plays has to be profitable, plus EV, whatever you want to say. So FanDuel actually just bumped this line, so we're not going to be able to play it. But let's see what else we have. Yo, so for the FanDuel, maybe we make something more aggressive. This play's kind of interesting. I know not all of you guys use FanDuel. Just please comment in the chat. I want consensus. Dude, sometimes I look at the chat and it's like, yo, dude, you fucking loser. You fucking ugly old unk. Do a better slip. Do an underdog slip. You guys got to get some consensus. So you can see here, FanDuel has no lean in their market. FanDuel is giving you the same price, the same odds on the over and the under. You look at every other data point, every other sports book, right? Every other book, including Pinnacle, a really sharp book, all these other books have the over as the heavy favorite. Yo, there are a lot of bets right now, dude. Why are there so many bets, man? Why are there so many bets? Yo, so what I'm going to do for this FanDuel promo, I'm going to run a 3-man. How much are they going to let me bet? Man, they're just going to let me bet $10 on this promo. But yo, anyways, here's what I got locked in for the FanDuel promo, right? Obviously, 10% increase in your odds is pretty fucking good, especially considering when all your bets are already good to begin with. What book do you guys want to look at, man? Let's Rock, Dabble, WinBet went out of business, dude. Can we get a college football prize picks? FanDuel is not in California. I'm in Virginia. I live in Virginia. My mom lives right next to me. Pros and cons of that for sure, but, you know. So I see a lot of people asking for better and prize picks, so let's see what we can do. You guys want a better slip? We'll do a better slip. Yo, did Underdog bump this? This is crazy, dude. Underdog didn't bump any of the shit I gave out. Is that not crazy? I'm so used to them, like, auto-bumping things, but maybe not today. Let's see. This play, I think, is really good, but I think I already bet it on the last live stream. Maybe not. I mean, FanDuel, again, it's a book I'm up a lot of money on, so they're only going to let me bet $34 max. But here you have a crossed market, Novig. Novig is a really sharp book. It's a peer-to-peer betting exchange, and because it's peer-to-peer, they have no limits. So because there's no limits, it attracts a lot of, like, nerds. It attracts a lot of sharp bettors, a lot of syndicates, a lot of trading firms who set markets on it. So it's like, it's a really good data point for EV betting. Initially, you could make a lot of money on Novig EV betting, but as it's started to get more and more active, more and more liquid, Virginia lets you play DFS on college players, but not props on college players. Damn. What was the underdog slip? Yo, here was the underdog slip. I apologize if you missed it. This was the underdog fantasy slip. If you were curious, just take a screenshot or whatever. What do you guys want to do? What do we want to look at? Are there any other promos on FanDuel? Not really. Yo, we could do a prize pick slip. Oh, people were saying better. Let's do a better slip. Let's do a better slip. So betters, it's another DFS app. Damn, dude, there's a lot of value on underdog right now. Let's see what we can do, though. So we did an underdog slip. We did some FanDuel plays, but let's see what we can do on some of these other books. I love you guys, man. Why is FanDuel here? I don't want to do FanDuel. Dude, why is Jaden Daniels out this week? Why is Jaden Daniels out this week? You guys think the Redskins are... I apologize. That's fucked up, dude. I just said Redskins, man. I apologize. Do you guys think the Commanders are going to win? Raiders. They're like minus 145 favorites. So this Kareem Hunt play, we already got it on the underdog. You could get it on better as well. It's another fixed payout DFS app. But they give you worse payouts on dude, we got to do a better slip, man. Oh, baby. What do we want to do? Yo, there's a lot of college football plays, but anyways, I'm going to try to do a better slip. Is that what people want? So some of you guys are going to be like, yo, bro, you can't run the same pick twice. Actually, you can. You know, I'm limited, unfortunately. On underdog, they only give me $25 a slip. So I'm going to run this Kareem Hunt play again. I say this in every live stream, but, you know, I'm just showing you. Man, I'm just showing you what I'm putting my own personal money on. If you want to tail, you can tail. If you don't want to tail, it doesn't really affect my life. Alright, so let's do a better slip. First play I'm going to go with. This play's actually kind of crazy. I wonder if the line's been moving. Let's see. So the first play we're going to go with is Kareem Hunt. He's very handsome. Kareem Hunt under 1.5 receptions. A Okay, so again, you take his over, you take his under, you get the same payout on better. That's why the odds are the same. And if you just like back out the odds, it's minus 121. It's just minus 121 odds. That's essentially the juice that they are giving you. Damn, dude. There are just a lot of sports books we could look at. Shit gets overwhelming, man. You guys don't understand, man. Dude, there are so many books in Virginia. It's like, it's a little bit of information overload. This Cameron Dicker play is insane as well. I'm going to do so many sports books in this live stream. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck? So Cameron Dicker, he's gone over the past 5 games. Again, that's not super relevant. Yo, this Prize Picks play is actually crazy good, but that game's about to start. This Erling play is also really good. FanDuel has his over at plus 125. It's only a one-way market, but if FanDuel's giving you plus 125 on his over, you know the under is the favorite or the more likely outcome. But let's see what we can do, okay? Let's see. Text me for a good time. I got a question. What makes you so confident the Browns win? I mean, they're plus 400. When you're betting on a team at plus 400, they only need to win. Dude, I do have a lot of money on the Browns. It's kind of a problem. Yo, so I have 3 picks so far. What do you guys think about these 3 picks? Sorry, 3 picks. I'm trying to build a 5-man because, again, like, you do not, like, I mean, if you take anything from these live streams, like, I promise you, I'm trying to help you, bro. They only give you a 5x payout for 3-mans, right? Prize Picks, Underdog, Dabble, they all give you a 6x payout. So that should be some indication that, okay, like, better, Jake Paul is literally, just imagine, like, if you run a 3-man on better, Jake Paul is just shoving his finger deep inside of you, bro. That's basically what's happening. He's just fucking you out of your own money. But let's see what else we have. Sorry if that was inappropriate. I don't mean to offend you fucking weirdos. Dude, we could do an owner's box slip. Dude, there's actually a lot of value on the owner's box, but... Oi, I'm overwhelmed. Oi. Alright, we're going to finish this slip. I promise. So I don't mind this pick. This is a locked market, right? For a better... Yo, what do we think about this pick? This is for the... Yo, what do you guys think about this pick? This is for the Seahawks game versus the Saints, right? Jackson under 6.5 receptions. I mean, it's a pretty high receptions line, right? A.J. Brown's reception line for this weekend is 4.5, bro. But you can see every book has this under heavily favored. So we have Jackson under. Checks out from a value perspective. Dude, there is a lot of shit, man. It's kind of overwhelming. Yo. It's kind of overwhelming, but it's okay. I'm almost done with this slip. I just need one more pick, boys. I just need one more pick. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. The Kareem Hunt play is crazy good. It is not going to be around long, so I'm trying to move as quickly as possible, but I can't do college football for some weird-ass reason. You can't do college football in Virginia. Yo, this play. Yeah, okay. So this I'm definitely running. Yo, check out this play. This is for the 49ers game. So this is a NFL play. Again, there's some good college value, but I just can't, unfortunately, play college. So it doesn't really matter on better if you run a dynamic play, which is like a flex play. Why are they only giving me $50 max bet size? That's some bullshit. Anyways, I'm getting this locked in. Fuck, man. Baby, I love you. So if you look at Christian McCaffrey's line, right, better's fixed payouts, basically all of these books have his line higher, right? Like ESPN bet, right? Like, all these books have his line higher around 40. And then BetMGM, it's not like, you know. Dude, what is going on, man? Come on, take the bet. Yo, come on, man. Okay, so I got it locked in. Can somebody please put the link in the chat? BetMGM has his over as a minus 160 favorite. Can somebody please put the link in the chat and also let me know what other books you guys want? Dude, Young Thug is such a goat, dude. Yo, so this is the play. Yo, you guys see it? 5-man. 5-pick entry on Better. Get it locked in if you guys are able to tail it. I think it's kind of beautiful. Nothing got bumped, it doesn't seem like yet, right? Nothing got bumped. Nothing got bumped, right, boys? I don't think so. All right, what other books do you guys want to look at? We got in a Better slip. Dude, I can't believe we have college football today. This is literally the fucking day I wait for the entire week. Can you scream free underdog square? I don't get underdog promos. Prize picks, please. Can you show the Hard Rock value, please? Yo, so this was the play again. Better. Oi, boys, what are we going to do? So I looked at pick 6. Some of you guys are asking for pick 6. I mean, I'm looking at it now. You want to save this MLB boost for tomorrow? I mean, well, let's wait till tomorrow. There's just not, they don't really have MLB lines posted right now. So if you're looking for the pick 6 plays, I'm going to be streaming in the morning. You guys know, dude, it's college football. I'm on the East Coast now. You guys know I'm going to be a fucking crackhead. Bro, I'm going to be a fucking crackhead, dude. I'm going to be up at like 8 a.m. live streaming for college football. So we definitely have to do the pick 6 plays, but there's not a ton of value, unfortunately, available right now, it looks like, on pick 6. Anyways, what do we want to do? Should we do more prize picks, underdog? I saw someone asking for Hard Rock value. If you have good betting limits on Hard Rock, oh shit. Yo, check this play out. Random tennis play. Again, I will bet on anything if there's value. So here we have a very random tennis play, right? Minus 240 on FanDuel. Every other book has this around, minus 230 or whatever. The sports betting market is extremely fragmented, inefficient. All these books set their own lines. I have no idea why, but it is a state of the world. This is a signed playoff. Dude, we're losing a lot of legends, bro. Fucking Kobe. Anyways, crossed market, right? One of these. Wait, did it just get bumped? FanDuel bumped shit so fast. You can see it's already minus 260. I just bet this at minus 240. What the fuck, FanDuel? Again, you really are day trading the books. This was a crossed market arbitrage, but obviously it just got bumped, so no longer, unfortunately. Yo, why is there no rebet value? I kind of want to do a rebet slip. I would do a rebet slip, but let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm on the Broncos. by the way, if you were curious. The market has kind of steamed towards Denver, but I already bet that. Let's see if there's anything on Rebet. Let's see. Let's see what we got. So we did our first better slip. I'm sure we'll do more tomorrow or maybe later tonight. Yo, this play actually looks pretty fucking good. What do we think about Auburn tomorrow versus Oklahoma? So this is Rebet. They don't have a website, or maybe they do. Well, they do have a website you can bet on. I'm an idiot, but it's a little janky if I'm being completely honest. But Rebet is a really good book. Like, there's a lot of value on it. It's called a sweepstakes book. So, you know, it's legal in Texas. Unlike FanDuel, it's legal in most states. So this play looks really good. Auburn plus 222. So let's see how much they take. How much are they going to take? I hope they take a big number, because this play actually seems 113-14. Again, I have lower betting limits than all of you guys combined. Too sharp, bro. So hopefully you guys are able to bet more. But you can see here, right, you want to consider everything in sports betting is about price. It's about finding fucking value. It's about finding value, right? Finding an edge. Nobody knows the future. If you look at, like, let's take the first really sharp book, right? Circa is known to be a really smart, sharp book. I don't bet on Circa personally, right? It's not legal in Virginia. It's just known to be a really sharp book, so you want to put some weight into their odds. They have 35 cents of juice. So again, you go to the most important calculator in sports betting. This is Circa's market. You remove the VIG. They have a 35-cent spread. My limits are literally lower than yours. Bro, why are you coming onto my live stream just to lie? Who just said that? Jan to Zik. Bro, why are you coming on my live stream just to lie, dude? There's no way I have higher betting limits than you on Rebet. There's just no way. There's no way that's a fact. Anyways, you devig the market. The fair price is plus 210 according to Circa, right? So again, this calculator, it's the most important calculator in sports betting. All books make money. They have models that say, hey, here's what we think the true line is, right? The line with no juice. Plus 210, minus 210. You know, plus 210 Auburn, minus 210 Oklahoma. And then they give you worse odds on both. They juice their markets. Same thing, like I used to be a trader. You think a stock is worth $10, your market is 9 at 11. You buy at 9, you sell at 11. You add the spread, the VIG. So basically, we're getting above fair value according to Circa, right? This bet should be priced at plus 210. We're getting fucking plus 222. That seems like a pretty good deal. And then if you look at Pinnacle, Pinnacle's another sharp book. Again, the more data points you look at, obviously the better, but Pinnacle's market was plus 199, minus 238, fair value, very similar. So we have the two sharpest books saying Auburn is fair, around plus 210 odds, and we're getting plus 222. Why is there so much fucking college football value? Oh, yeah. Bruh. You guys want a little, this game starts in like literally 4 seconds. It's an NPB sweat. If you don't place this bet, you're racist. Nah, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Yo, dude. I can't believe I'm betting on Japanese baseball. So what is this play? We want to be on the Giants. Where is this? Why do all these games start at the exact same time? Yo, so this is a Chinese baseball. No, sorry, I apologize. Japanese baseball play. They actually give Rebet increases. Most sports books, they'll increase your max betting limit as you get closer to game time. This play looks ridiculously good. And you can see Pinnacle as you get closer to game time, as the market gets more active. Pinnacle, it's not legal in the US. Europe, Canada, like it's legal in other countries, but they have $6,000 betting limits. So even though you probably know nothing about the NPB, it's a pretty active liquid betting market as you get close to game time internationally. So, long story short, that's a super good play. Hopefully, you guys were able to get it locked in. Should we do a prize pick slip, boys? Listen, man. All of you guys could probably bet like 15 grand on this play on the Giants. Dabble, prize picks. Alex is sucking dick behind the scenes for better limits. Bro, I literally would. Would I suck dick for unlimited betting limits on Bet365 and Hard Rock? How long? How big is the dick? Like, there's some follow-up questions, but yes. Anyways, I gotta plug in my computer real quick. This shit's about to die. Yo! Alright, boys, let me plug in my computer quick, and then now we're good. Let me just turn on my other camera. We're good to go. Dude, I look old as fuck, bro. Man. Do you live near Arlington? My sister lives in Arlington. I don't live in Arlington, though. Hey, Alex, would you get your whole face covered in cum for no betting limits? Do you want the honest answer? No betting limits? So again, Sleeper, these promos are pretty ass. The multiplier boosts in general are pretty shitty. So I'm not even gonna bother looking at them. Again, like sports betting, time management and shit like that is kind of important because again, like, dude, why is there so much underdog college football value? Oi, anyways, let's try to do a prize pick slip. I feel like I promised a prize pick slip. Maybe I didn't, and I'm just being an idiot. So both of these plays I think are good, but let's see if there's anything new. Anything attractive that we want to go with. Dude, there's so many sports books. Look at all these sports books in Virginia. It's honestly insane. Like, fucking Robinhood has a sports book now. So let me get rid of rebet for a second. Let's see what we can do. So Mac Jones, I mean, again, he's a heavy favorite to throw an interception. Prize Picks is a fixed payout sports book. So I think this play is solid, but I already ran it. So let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do, boys. Yo, there's actually some pretty good golf plays. So check this out. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp. That's fucked up. So go here. We're looking at golf. Golf is like, where is this guy, bro? Why can't I find this guy? There we go. Nicklaus, over 70.5 strokes. So this play is very solid, but I have a bigger play in mind if I'm being honest. You can see here, FanDuel DraftKings is over as the favorite outcome, like pretty heavily favored. It checks out from a value perspective, but, well, actually those are different tournaments. Never mind. I thought we were going to be able to correlate it. But here, Minwoo Lee, dude, what is going on? Give me a sec. No, they are. So these two plays are positively correlated. It may not make sense, but you can like research it, Google it. Again, I'm pretty sure I've done YouTube tutorials on like golf correlation, but taking players over in strokes, positively correlated. Two players to both go over or both go under. Similarly, these two plays are positively correlated. Over in strokes, under in birdies are better. That's why Prize Picks is adding in a payout shift, right? These plays are positively correlated. Need some underdog value ASAP. You guys want to do an underdog play? We can do an underdog play. Just give me a sec. Say strokes a few more times, please. Anyways, dude, let's see what else we have. I don't care about what they say. So we got 2 picks so far, and they're positively correlated. But what you want to be careful of, this Cameron Dicker play is ridiculously good. So Cameron Dicker over 1.5 field goals. But the problem is Prize Picks is still adding in a fucking payout shift, dude. So Alex, chill. Your mom is watching. I do have to chill. So what is Prize Picks? They don't add a payout shift. They had a very small payout shift for Dude, the correlation, you can see here, every slip except the 4-man, they're adding a payout shift. But honestly, I don't even think it's worth it for the payout shift. Yo. Anyways, let's see here. This play's good, but again, I already ran it, dude. So, I think the Mac Jones play is solid. Where the fuck is this stuff? But again, I already kind of ran this on Twitter. I'm not trying to give out the same picks, obviously, but you got to remember, like, Prize Picks has thousands of lines up. Obviously, what I personally want to bet is just the 5 best picks on the board at any given time, right? For Prize Picks, why do I keep dropping this phone? For Prize Picks, the optimal slip type is a 5-pick flex play. So again, you don't need a pick on every fucking game. You just want to zone in. I don't know how this play is still available. This play is ridiculous. But again, I already ran it, but what you'll notice is on Prize Picks, a lot of people are like, dude, that's not a real line. It's like, yes, it is. They default you to 11.5 receiving yards. But if you just click around, you can get under 14.5, which is obviously the better line, right? You want to bet under 14.5 as opposed to under 11.5. But again, I've already run 3 of these picks, so I don't really want to be that guy that just runs the same picks. So what I want to find is just one final play. And then I want to move on to another book. And I'll try to replace some of these because, again, I already gave them out on Twitter. I think this Hollywood Brown play is good, but again, I already ran it. I think Michael Penix is good, but again, I already ran it. Honestly, this play I fuck with, bro. Luis Morales over 4.5 strikeouts. Checks out from a value perspective. All these books have his... Why does this keep dropping? Anyways, this is a 5-pick flex play on Prize Picks. What do you guys think about it? It's beautiful. That's what I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, why is every picture small except for this picture of this dude? Luis Morales, he gets a big-ass picture on Prize Picks. Lucky guy, dude. He looks like Oscar from The Office, kind of. Maybe not. Maybe that's just fucked up to say. Anyways, here's the first 4 picks. Here's the final pick. Yo, what book do you guys want to look at? Dude, I love The Office. That is one show every time I'm on a fucking flight, dude. I get stuck in the middle row because I always book my flights last minute. Dude, I'm always watching The Office. I love that shit. Owner's Box. Have you watched Paper, The Office spinoff? Hey, Alex, can you please show the Hard Rock value? I feel like I promised you showing you the Hard Rock value. Oh, shit. Yo, give me one sec. Yo, so get in Memphis. This is a college football play. You have a crossed market, arbitrage. One of these 2 bets has to be profitable. I mean, I promise you. Why isn't this loading, dude? Why is this book so janky? So Memphis plus 7.5. You can see here, Rebet has no lean in their market. They're giving you the same price, right? They're giving you the same, where is it? This is what we want to be on. So Rebet is giving you the same price on, dude, I accidentally typed in 411. Yo, they took it. Yo, so get this locked in. Memphis plus 7.5. So again, as you get closer to game time, you'll get higher betting limits, but Rebet, right? Same price on both sides of the spread. So they're basically just telling you, right? Both outcomes are 50-50, kind of like a coin flip. You know, every other fucking book, and it's a crossed market, so one of these two plays has to be plus EV because you could just arbitrage bet it to make a risk-free profit. But every other book, you know, has Memphis heavily favored to cover the spread. Yo, take the bet. What the fuck? You just told me I could bet more, and now you're telling me I can't bet as much. So Rebet, again, it's a sweepstakes book. Oh shit. Here's a very good play on FanDuel. Sorry, let me go back to Virginia. So OddsJam one-click bet works. OddsJam has one-click bet, which is really nice. Like, you literally just hit the bet button. It takes you right to the bet. Like, you can see right here, Kyler Murray rushing yards. Dude. Yo, what are your guys' thoughts on Charlie Kirk? I want to see how divided this audience is. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to rage bait. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? So here you have a crossed market. Novig is a very sharp book. It has a fair amount of liquidity, approximately $1,000. So one of these two bets has to be profitable. Novig is the much sharper or smarter. Oh, fuck. I promised Hard Rock value. What am I doing? Alex is hammered. Dude, I'm not hammered. I wish I was hammered. I'm unfortunately not hammered. I'm on my second Heineken. I went to the gym. I ran 13 miles, so I'm a little tired. I'm not hammered. I'm a little tired. I ran 13 fucking miles, dude. Have you ever run 13 miles? Anyways, yo, come on, dude. You know the problem with Virginia is I have no weed. Anyways, crossed market, Kyler Murray rushing yards, if they verify my location. This is what I want to run. It's a crossed market, cross to Novig. Alex's mom works for Kamala Harris. You guys wish he worked for Kamala Harris? No, my mom does love Kamala Harris. It's interesting. That's for sure. Yo, what is the deal? Did it verify my location? Yo, so Kyler Murray over in rushing yards, if you use FanDuel, that's a solid play. If you use Hard Rock, I mean, this play is ridiculous on Hard Rock. Cam Skattebo, I don't know how they haven't bumped this. I feel like it was plus 140 earlier and it was even crazier value. But again, this is a crossed market, so you could just bet the over on Hard Rock, the under on FanDuel, because these two books have such different prices. Minus 110, plus 130. That's fucking crazy, right? So you could just arbitrage bet this. And make a risk-free profit, but it's pretty clear, like Hard Rock's the stupid sports book, the values, why is there so many bets? So basically on Hard Rock, all I do is I just take every crossed market. For the most part, any crossed market, especially to a sharp book, so like this play is perfect example. Noah Fant, under 1.5 receptions, there is a ton of liquidity. Like, look how much liquidity is on Novig. This is a sharp better, right? Offering this market. They're offering Noah's over at minus 192, right? Which means they're trying to bet the other side, which is his under at plus 192. So that's a super crossed market. So it's kind of up to you. You could just arbitrage bet it if you don't want the risk. You could just arbitrage bet it, any of these plays. You could also run Cameron Dicker. We already got that on Prize Picks, but I would also run this here. You could just arbit, make a guaranteed profit. So his over at -120 or his under on ProfitX at +126. One of these two bets has to be profitable, considering you could bet both in the proper proportion to guarantee a risk-free profit. And again, Hard Rock's a stupid book. So for all these stupid books, DraftKings, Hard Rock, FanDuel, you just take crossed markets. You just take one side of the arbitrage bet. You don't necessarily just have to arbit. If you want some sweat, MGM too. MGM is a soft book, whoever asked. Who are the stupid books? Hard Rock, Fanatics, Bet Rivers, Parks, FanDuel, DraftKings, Ballybet, Bet Rivers, ESPN Bet, all Flith, Onyx odds, right? Like the sharp books. The better question is, what are the sharp books? And it's basically Pinnacle, Circa, Novig, and ProfitX with the caveat, make sure there's a little bit of liquidity. So for example, here on Novig, there's a few $100s in liquidity. This is definitely a good play. I would run this on Hard Rock, +550 on Lawrence Butler home run. Jalen Warren over in receiving yards, decent amount of liquidity, run it. Joe Flacco under in passing yards, run it. I mean, look at this play. Chuba Hubbard to score a touchdown, +120. It's arbitrage to Novig. It's arbitrage to Circa. Circa and Novig, two very sharp books. One of these two bets has to be profitable. +120 for Chuba seems decent. Markets kind of move towards him, to be honest. Underdog, Dabble, Prize Picks. Yo, let's do a Prize Pick slip. Or not do a Prize Pick slip. Maybe let's do an Underdog slip. Why not? I feel like they didn't bump anything, so sometimes they bump things fast as fuck. Yo, this play's crazy. What the fuck? Prize Picks, Underdog, Prize Picks, and Underdog. Put on your underwear over Underdog. Yo, check out this play. Aaron Nola. He's so attractive, bro. I'm not gay yet, but Aaron Nola is a very good-looking individual. Where is he? Aaron Nola under... Look at this dude, bro. Aaron Nola under 5.5 strikeouts. Every book has his under massively favored. It's a crossed market. Why is there so much value, dude? This is crazy. Check this out, boys. We're getting in a 6-man. Lewis, his over's heavily favored. I'm not going to waste your time talking about all the details and all the nerdy shit. This guy has way too complicated of a name to even try to pronounce, because knowing all you fucking crazy-ass liberals, if I pronounce his name wrong, you'll say I'm racist. But his under 2.5 receptions, right? His under's heavily favored. Who are we riding, Alex? Mickey Moniak has kind of been on fire. Yo, so I got 3 picks on Prize Picks so far, or sorry, on Underdog Fantasy. I really do love you guys. I hope you know that. Like, ooh, I love sports betting, man. I'm glad I have someone to share it with, dude. When I used to have a full-time job, I would just be betting alone. I would just be alone, man. I would just be betting every single night, looking for arbs, looking for line discrepancies. Like a fucking weirdo, dude. Yo, Flacco's under is definitely solid. Yo, anyways, let me just finish this slip. Yo, let me finish this slip, okay? Metcalf under 4.5. All of these are crossed markets. No, actually, that doesn't make sense to pair because we already have. Yo, this is what I'm running. Yo, this is what I'm running, okay? This is what I'm running, boys. I apologize for that taking a while. I would run Geno under 35.5 longest passing completion. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They already added them. So here's the final 3 picks. Now I got to replace Nola because they bumped it. That was a crazy good play, dude. That was a crazy good play. That's okay, though. Oh, come on, dude. Come on! Yo, so 6, man. A lot of unders in this slip, and then Luis Morales. So here's the first 3 picks. Here's the final 3 picks. Get it locked in. Please, somebody put the link in the chat. Yo, guys. Sorry, I didn't get to read the chat. What are your thoughts on Charlie Kirk? Maybe if you tell me your thoughts, I'll tell you my thoughts. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, what are your thoughts on Jimmy Kimmel? Yo, somebody tell me their thoughts. Yo, link is in the chat if you want to tell their slip. Fuck Charlie, rip bro, rip Kirk, rip Kimmel. Charlie's the GOAT. Damn, dude, we have a fucking divided opinion. We know your thoughts. What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? What do you think my thoughts are? Alex, how come the future miss isn't ever on a live stream? Why is my fiance never on my live streams? Guess. What are you kidding me? Underdog saying they can't verify my location. Does anyone else get this error? Dude, I think most... Okay, so I was able to get it locked in. Was everyone able to get this locked in? Dude, most girls, I think, unsurprisingly, a lot of girls don't want to be subjected to the internet, including my sister and my fiance and my mom and my grandma. Dude, if you are married to a girl or dating a girl who is an Instagram freak and she doesn't have to do it for work, it's kind of a red flag. A little bit. Alex, do you fuck with transvestites? Go shirtless. Get Grammy on stream. Dude, my grandma's like fucking 94. So here was the underdog slip. Again, I'm going to try to keep rolling. There's a lot of hard rock value. Yo. Whoa. I want to see if I can actually get this locked in. Look at this fucking play on look at this play on rebet. I'm not sure if it's going to be bumped by the time I check, but this is a massive arbitrage bet. Oh my gosh, it's actually available. Yo, check this out. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Yo! Dude. That's fucking crazy, dude. So we just got this over locked in, right? The under is plus 129 on Novig. So what I could do, and maybe what I will do, is I'll just take the $10 risk-free profit. Literally, it's, you know, by the time I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be $10 richer just from placing a simple little arbitrage bet. You can see here, rebet is fucking up their market. They have no lean in their market. Come on, bitch. Load! So let's see here, right? Under 21.5. Come here. So Novig is a no-limit sports book. It's a great book for like arbitrage and shit like that. Yo, you guys able to get this ARB locked in? Again, if I'm able to ARB this for $10 risk-free profit or $9.62, Like, you guys are going to be able to arbit for probably $100 risk-free profit because, again, I have lower betting limits than quite literally everybody on Rebet. So Rebet has no lean in their market. This is clearly, Rebet's clearly the plus EV side. Whenever there's an ARB, one of these two bets has to be plus EV, right? I literally just bet both of these bets. And right when the game ends, I'm making a risk-free profit because these two books are so out of sync of $10. Rebet limited me to like whatever, 219 or whatever the fuck it was. But it's clear, like, yo, Rebet's got some issues going on. They're giving you the same odds on the over and the under when every other book has the over heavily favored. That's crazy. I just made $10 risk-free. Man, that's lit, bro. So definitely get that locked in on Rebet. Again, you guys will probably be able to bet like $4,000 on it. If I'm like the smartest sports bettor in the world, if they're only giving me $200, you guys can probably bet like $1 billion. That's a crazy good play, bro. I'm actually confused on how your limits are higher. I mean, I agree. Also, to be clear, I'm trolling you guys. I'm aware like some of you guys are more limited than I am on Rebet. My assumption is they just want me to promote it or like not hate them or talk shit about them on Twitter or something. That's my assumption. So here was the last underdog slip. It becomes very scary. Maybe. I don't know. Influencer limits. Yeah, bro. I'm an influencer. Seriously, though, I don't like to be called. There's two words I don't like to be called because I truly am not it. I'm not a handicapper. If any of you guys call me a handicapper, I'm literally just going to ban you from this live stream chat. I'm not a fucking handicapper, dude. I'm a data-driven sports bettor. I am a trader. I'm a trader, dude. I used to be a trader. I'm an engineer. I'm not a fucking handicapper selling you Lakers money line as the max lock of the day for $1,000. I don't like the term handicapper. A lot of you guys call me cappers. I'm not a capper, dude. I'm not a capper. I'm not a tout. You're a quant. I'm a quant, dude. I really am. That was my old job. Like, I was a quant at the top prop trading firm. I am a quant. I'm a trader. I'm a quant trader, whatever you want to call me. If you call me a handicapper, you're offending me. If you call me a tout, I'm going to ban you from this live stream. And if you call me sexy, I'm literally going to give you a free OddsJam account. No, I'm just kidding. I hit my first middle today. Fuck yeah. Yo, DJ915, what did you hit? Sexy, sexy, sexy. You guys have to realize I'm fucking with you. Nothing on Dabble. Oh shit, we didn't look on Dabble. Yo, what's up, Food Johnson? Yo, Food. Yo, Food! Yo, Food is in the chat. Food Johnson, get to know him. Food Johnson lives right next to Anthony Edwards. He is the VP of the Minnesota Timberwolves and also a degenerate sports bettor. So if any of you guys want free Timberwolves tickets, you're ever in Minnesota, he hooked me up with free playoff tickets courtside. I was right next to Kylie Jenner. Hit up Food Johnson. Just DM him on Twitch. He'll set you up with free tickets to however many Timberwolves games you want. We love you, Food Johnson. Anyways, let me get in this Dabble slip. Also, I may be live streaming till like 7 a.m. We'll see. I'm debating how this night's going. So let me remove Prize Picks real quickly. I'm going to do a Dabble slip. Dabble's another DFS site. What is the best shield? Does anyone know the best shield available on Dabble? So again, this play, we already got it locked in. I mean, a lot of these plays we've already got locked in. Because these DFS sites work in roughly the same way, unsurprisingly, 3-man, remove that. 3-man. Yo, Fu Johnson, I got your plug for NBA Youngboy on Monday at Target Center. What do you mean? What do you mean you have my plug for NBA Youngboy? Do I gotta book a fucking flight to Minnesota right now? Let's see what else there is on Dabble. Maybe there's some line discrepancies. Nah. Not really. To be completely honest. I do like Jordan Mason to score a touchdown as well. Dude, that arbitrage bet was crazy. I don't care about what they say. Matt Olson, HRR Shield. Someone says, so let me replace Mac Jones. I feel like that's the pick we've been on the most. Unfortunately, Dabble, they limited me to only like $10 a slip, which I promise you, oh my gosh, dude, Matt Olson has been going crazy, dude. Look at Matt Olson's last 5 games. 10 HRRs, hits plus runs plus RBIs, 4, 5, 6, 4. Bro is kind of going off. Yo, that's it. Yo, whoever just texted me that, I've accidentally leaked my number before, and honestly, it's kind of been a plus in my life because now I just wake up and people tell me all the profitable promos and shit to bet. It makes my life very easy. Yo, dude, you gotta bet this. Okay, I got you. I'll bet it. Yeah, shout out to all you guys who just text me profitable plays at 6 a.m. in the morning, 10 p.m. at night, 2 a.m. at night. That's the way you do it, dude. I used to wake up before work specifically to bet on sports. Because I wanted to see the value before I had to go into the office. I don't care about what they say. Anyways, what do we want? Look at Montgomery over, Miles Montgomery over in touchdowns on Dabble has great value. Dude, I'm getting limitless texts about plays now. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Can we play Young Boy? It is what it is. Let's see what we can do, boys. Do you guys want to do another Dabble slip? Yeah, what book do you guys want to do? Can you guys please consolidate answers? I told you there's not much pick six value right now. They haven't even posted MLB props. I promise you, when you wake up in the morning, I will post pick six plays. Pick six. They have a 30% MLB profit boost. DraftKings Pick Six, they have a 30% MLB boost, as well as a 30% college football. I gotta pee quickly. Give me like literally 12 seconds. I gotta pee, dude. I've been drinking too much. Fuck me. By that I mean water. I've only had 2 Heinekens. I need 3. I may have to get another Heineken. Didn't wash your hands, I see. Alright. Dude, I love fucking YB. Alright, let's see what we can do. What sports book, boys? Let me read the chat real quick. Owner's box. Some people want owner's box. Let's see. Yeah. Have you killed Sportzeno yet? Yo, Sportzeno is a super exploitable book. Owner's Box is a new DFS site. It definitely has some good value, so consider signing up. Jake Browning, Moniac. I mean, there's a lot of plays, but people are requesting a lot of sports books. I destroyed Sportzeno. Sportzeno you can definitely beat. Rip a Prize Picks esports slip. Underdog streak. Dude, if you still have streaks on Underdog Fantasy, you're doing something wrong. I got banned from Underdog streaks as well as their promos. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Fuck. Yo. What do we think about David Montgomery no touchdown? So this is for Lions Raven. Wait, what did I just do? So this is why am I searching that? I'm meaning to search Montgomery. I'm just literally an idiot. So we have David Montgomery under half of a touchdown. He's literally like a massive favorite to not score a touchdown. Again, a lot of these sports books like DraftKings and FanDuel, they're only offering one-way markets, but they have his over at plus 115. So if his over is plus 115, you know the under is the more likely outcome. I don't know why they're offering this line, but I mean, I guess we'll take it. I guess we will take it. So we have Montgomery's under. Definitely a solid pick. We definitely want to go with this. I came for the owner's box slip. Yo, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, shit. Dude, this play on owner's box is ridiculous. Jack Leader. Dude, there are so many sports books. Jack Leader over 4.5Ks. This is another DFS site, right? His over is a massive favorite. But anyways, I'm going to try to do a better play. Okay? I'm going to give you guys another better play if you didn't like my initial one. They only let me bet $50 on the last one. Otherwise, I personally was going to bet 100, but I guess they limited me. Yep, this is a good play. So DraftKings, oh shit. DraftKings, right? A lot of these books only offer one-way markets for MLB props. So all that means is you can only bet on a guy to go over, not to go under. But they're giving you plus money. Dude, this Montgomery play is crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's a lot of value right now available. Fuck. So we have Durin, right? You look at FanDuel. Dude. I don't even see this line, though. This is player bases. They may have just removed it. I don't see it. Anyways, yo, so I got 3 picks so far. Right? I got 3 picks so far. The Montgomery play has a crazy edge. Just using data, I'm just on, OddsJam. Let's see what else there is, though. Anything new on Prize Picks? This play looks crazy on Prize Picks, right? One-way market. Granted, you only have one data point, but his over is a plus 135 underdog. So, like, you know his under's the more likely or the favored outcome. This Julio Rodriguez play, they unfortunately already removed. Yo. This play's crazy good. So check this out. Kyler Murray. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. Yo. Here's the next better slip, okay? Under 15.5 longest reception. Yo, 5-pick entry on better. Can somebody please put the link in the chat if you want a tail? Can somebody please put the link in the chat? Nuku. Yo, so check this out, right? You look at FanDuel, it's a $40 billion company. You want to put some weight in their odds. They have Kyler's line at 25 half rushing yards. Fuck Kyler Murray too, dude. They have his 30 plus, right? 30 plus is the same as over 29 half. At plus 124, which is a crossed market considering on better. When you go through the math, you're getting minus 121 juice. Somebody put the link in the chat. Yo, fuck Kyler Murray, dude. Kyler Murray posted a picture in a Michael Vick jersey. You can't do that, dude. You just can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. Maybe it's just because I have dogs, but dude, like you can't rock Michael Vick jerseys anymore. Can't rock Aaron Hernandez jerseys anymore. You can't rock OJ Simpson jerseys anymore. This is common sense. You're an NFL quarterback. Michael Vick did his time. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm not saying Michael Vick should be in prison for the rest of his life, but if you literally torture 100 dogs to death, I don't know, bro. Like, he's not exactly a respectable human. Vic is a goat. Show some respect. Get the fuck out of here, bro. None of you guys have animals, man. I have dogs, bro. I grew up with dogs. My mom is a dog freak. I just can't, like, you're a fucked up person if you do that. You're just something's wrong in the brain, dude. Yo, get this play locked in on FanDuel real quickly. Oh, shit, dude. Fuck, I ran out of money on FanDuel. Anyways, Jacob Moreski, to record a stolen base, plus 300. Arbitrage to DraftKings, arbitrage to Fliff. I got to deposit money in FanDuel real quick. Create an owner's box slip. Yo, I just gave out some owner's box plays, man. And you can see FanDuel just bumped it to plus 270. Anyways, I'm calling it a day for now. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. See you guys. Maybe I'll tweet out some plays on DraftKings Pick 6 if there's value or something like that. Go join